My next guest has made it her life's mission to positively impact not just her community and country, but the entire world. Joining me in the studio is the founder and president of Missionary Aid International, Blessing Jibuike. Ma, thank you so much for joining us.
Nice to meet you.
It's good to see you in the studio. Of course, I've seen you around both in the UK and in Nigeria. But let's get straight to the work that you do, because not a lot of people might be familiar with your organization. First I heard of your organization is you were going to a certain part of Nigeria where there would be twins that the people of the village would kill because they thought it was evil. But you started going in there and rescuing the children. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, that was 1997 when God asked us to move. We went to Kuma Mountain with my team. Then we climbed about 5,500 feet above sea level. So when we got there, we discovered that they killed twins, and we were able to help them with the help of some missionaries that are there. And today, the whole community has changed.
So the community where they used to kill children because they thought it was evil, because of the work of your organization, they've turned around and stopped doing that now?
By grace of God, I was able to go to Bishop Oyedepo. I told him, and he was there. Although we climbed about 5,500 feet above sea level to rescue the children and to help them. We were able to, change the atmosphere. So there's a lot of changes right now.
Now, you document a lot of the work you do in your book, Yes, Lord, An Answer to a Divine Call. But the work is not just in Nigeria. You rescue children in Liberia and many other parts. Tell us about some of the children you've seen and some of the stories that's come up as you've traveled around.
Well, after, we went to Kuma Mountain, the Lord also sent us to Liberia Refugees Camp, Bujumbura, Ghana, where we have about 600 children that lost their parents during the war. And we'll be able to help them, bring some of them to Nigeria, give them education, and some of them are still with us till now. We try to help them to give them a good education. And after that, we have been to Côte d'Ivoire, where also we see a lot of children we are helping right now. Then we went to Togo, where also we see a lot of children and they're blind. Then we went to Port Novo. So we have almost all over Africa, we have touched lives, and we are still doing it. Like some widows, we go about to help them.
Now, I do wonder, though, how you fund all this, because I know personally some of the children you talk about actually live with you as your own children.
That's it.
And so it's not a case of, a child of rescue. You actually adopt these children.
Yes.
How do you fund all this work and all these children that you rescue, these widows that you feed?
Well, I thank God for some of the SUMA members that are around me. So they are helping. And some people that has the habit is just individual. We don't have strong supporters. Apart of some people, monthly they help us, but we do it on ourselves.
Wow. And so you have these young people, you rescue them from different countries, bring them, give them a home, and also their education. What happens with that?
Exactly. That's what I really need the word as a light to help, because we really want to help them. Like some of them, their education, we are trying to help them to make sure that they are educated, because there's a lot of things going on right now. And there's a lot of things, because we really need to make sure that they go to school and they come out good. So we are still struggling to make sure things happen. And there's a lot of them wasting.
Now, I know you travel to the UK and you're here in America, you're speaking at different churches and different organizations. How has the news of the work you do been received over here? Because, of course, we don't see your organization advertised on TV, but how has it been received over here?
Well, for the few people that knows, you understand, they asked me to come and minister, and I debate now. I really need them to come up, because when you watch what we are doing, you will know that it's only God that is helping us to survive, to make sure that we work. So
Now, we can make some assumptions about the sort of impact that your work is making, but I wonder from your own perspective and from talking to the children and to their family, how important, sounds like a silly question, but how important is the work that your mission is doing for these children, for the countries that you're in?
We are making a very big impact because some children, they don't go to school, but we help them to make sure that they go to school. And their parents, some of them are widow. So we try to teach them how to sew, like what you see me putting on, is they made it and make sure that they survive.
So what you're wearing is made by one of your widows that you trained?
Exactly.
That's incredible.
Exactly. So they make some handworks. So we try to see how we can educate them, make sure that they move forward in life and to help their family.
One last thing. You're doing all this and it's wonderful, but what has it cost you and your husband to do all this? Because we look at you, great hair, great outfit, and you seem so at ease about talking about it. But what does it cost your family to do all this?
It has cost us a lot. All that we have, everything about us is for mission to make sure that we help the poor and the needy and the children. So I really need help for me to be able to go further.
Now, for someone watching who wants to pray for you and your husband and your mission, what should they be praying for the mission?
Well, we need more grace. God should give us more grace and more finance because we really want to build a place for those children, the widows, and also the people God gave me, the workers that are working with me, especially my Vice President, Ogechi Ngube. They have been working so hard to make sure that everything is okay. So we really need a help. We need people to come in and help us, help the children, help the widows, help, we need a land where we can build a school and, bring them up in the Lord and make sure that they are okay.